Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. More bad news along the way. In less than 24 hours, Celcius has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the bankruptcy filing, so stay tuned. But before we do so, if you are new to the channel, this is Study Crypto, where we discuss all things crypto. If you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you like this content, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Finally, don't forget to voice all of your opinions below and comments, as it really helps us out and the algorithm. So let's get right into it. Important community update from Celcius. Moments ago, we announced that Celcius voluntarily filed petition for Chapter 11 reorganization. You will be able to find additional information here. This just comes after all of the latest filings that we have seen. Couple days ago, crypto brokerage Voyager Digital filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. We see 3 Arrows Capital going through the same exact thing as well, and it's just more and more pain in this whole crypto community. Now, like I have stated multiple times, my heart does go out to many individuals, because if you have funds in these accounts and you can't withdraw them, you are left standing hand and dry. It's unfortunate that all of these exchanges were just doing many bad practices and using our own funds to lend out and be super risky in business practices. So let's get back to it. Celcius states, today's filing follows difficult but necessary decision by Celcius last month to pause withdrawals, swap transfers on its platform to stabilize its business and protect its customers. Without a pause, the acceleration of withdrawals would have allowed certain customers, those who were first to act, to be paid in full, while leaving others behind to wait for Celcius to harvest value from illiquid or long-term assets deployment activities before they receive recovery. Following the stated pause on June 12, 2022, we want you to know that we spent a great deal of time exploring our options. These Chapter 11 cases provide the company with the best opportunity to stabilize the business, consummate a comprehensive restructuring transaction that maximizes value for all stakeholders, and emerge from Chapter 11 positioned for success in the crypto industry. It's really interesting that after everything, they really think that they'll come out of this as successful in the crypto industry. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. Many individuals already don't have any trust in any of these exchanges, and this just furthers the blow to the whole crypto community as a whole. Further down, they also go on to apologizing for everything that they've been stating. However, one thing that I did notice is that it's pretty familiar, the language that they use with the whole restructuring and things of that nature. And I said, where have I seen this before? And I have seen this in the Voyager filings. As you guys follow this channel, you know that I always update you guys with all of the latest news. And one thing that struck out to me specifically with this document was the wording. And guess what? After further digging and a little bit of research, I found a commonality between Voyager and Celcius. Now, it's important to note that Celcius stopped withdrawals about a month ago and Voyager stopped withdrawals a few days ago, but Voyager already filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Meanwhile, Celcius just recently, in less than 24 hours, filed for bankruptcy. But what is common between the two is that the lender recently replaced its former lawyers to those at Kirkland and Ellis LLP. This name is really important because these are the same lawyers that are handling the Voyager's bankruptcy filings. So therefore, as you can see, that's why a lot of the language seems to be really familiar with the whole restructuring, and we're going to come out of this superior and things of that nature. Honestly, it's probably just a copy and paste job at this point, because they're both going through the same similar situation. Now, just to give a little bit of background and understanding about the Chapter 11 bankruptcy, is that Chapter 11 is a form of bankruptcy that involves a reorganization of debtors' business affairs, debts, assets, and for that reason, it is known as the reorganization bankruptcy. What's also important to know is that with this bankruptcy, the company is still allowed to stay in business, as it is restructuring its obligations as well. If a company files for Chapter 11, opts to propose a reorganization plan, it must be in the best interest of the creditors. If the debtor does not suggest a program, the creditors may propose one instead. And there have also been many examples of Chapter 11 bankruptcies in the past, which have been successful, one of them being General Motors. Further on, if we go onto the Celcius websites, you can actually see the filing was just recently done on July 13th. Right now it is the 14th, literally less than 24 hours ago. And they also have the details, and you can also go over all of the documentation to see the list of debtors and everything. And also you'll see all over these documents the Kirkland and Ellis LLP, which is what I stated before. So there you have it. Really sad news in the world of crypto, because we are just seeing these exchanges fall left and right. And honestly, I do feel like, unfortunately, not to just put out negative vibes out there, but I do think this is just the beginning, and we will see a lot more pain in this space. Because right now, this bear market is exposing a lot of these companies. Great thing about these bear cycles is that they are exposing all of these faulty business practices. The hope is that a lot of companies that are doing the right thing survive these bear markets. And when we are in a bull market, those companies are really recognized and truly for what they are doing. Once again, my heart goes out to everyone that has funds in these accounts. I hope and wish you all the best. Thank you. There you have it. This is Study Crypto. If you like this content, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, and as soon as new information comes up, I'll make sure to update you ASAP. Thank you, and see you next time.